I still look at him and I'm just like, bro, you 5'3" little chicken. Like,
He's not 5'3". Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
5'4".
5'4". Howdy ho.
What? What language was that?
I'm unaware of who that was. I am pretty sure it was Carolina, and thus I am confused.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of Not Your Average Fangirls.
Boo, 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 boo.
We out here laughing because I'm dumb, but hey.
I mean,
What's new?
yeah, nothing new there.
And for those who don't know, my name is Carolina. I am here to say that GOT7 did that, and that's that.
For another week, she's here to talk about gossip.
All the time.
Hello, I'm Cynthia, and I'm here another week to say that I love Kim Tae-young, and that there is also some news that I will speak about later. Not about Tae, but I just love him. That's all.
What's up, you guys? It's Kat and CK that bitch. Okay, thank you.
You're right.
Hi, everybody. It's Terica.
Oh, Terica.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing, and I will try not to say much so you won't have to suffer and listen to my voice. Terica is ill.
And she is a trooper.
Because she's still out here trying to do this with us.
So, this week in K-pop, I think this, even though Terica doesn't want to talk, I think she should be the one that announces it.
Please.
Gee, thank you. So are we talking about my husband Loco and my sideman's Baekhyun having a collab?
Yes.
That's what we're talking
That's
about.
definitely
I want to
it.
use all of my strength and energy to talk about this. There's not much details out, but like I woke up out of my NyQuil coma this morning, and by this morning I mean like 1 o'clock, and I just see this girl screaming, Baekhyun's having a collab with Loco, and I was like, excuse me, what? So more details to come. But I'm excited, and I already know it's the bop of the century, and everyone else can go home.
Yeah, so they have the SM Station concert tonight.
I have something to say about Terica's 1 a.m. thing, too, real quick. So, I was out when all this was happening, and I was, going to my car to go back home, and I see that Terica shared something in like our group chat that we have, and I was like, what the fuck is this bitch doing up? And then she also snapped, and I was like, oh, that's right. She's been asleep for like 16 hours.
So today at the SM Station like concert thing, Baekhyun had talked about like all the other collaborations he had done previously with like Suzy and Soyu and like K-Will and stuff, and then he said, oh yeah, and I've been working with Loco, and I was just like, ¿Qué? I was like, come again, sir? You can't just drop that name and then not say anything else.
He just said, you know what? I'll let y'all wait for this. And I said, you're right. I will wait for this. I'll wait 84 years like the Titanic lady.
84 years.
But talking about concert-wise, another thing that dropped, I guess Zico said that he was going to do a world tour.
He said, no money for you.
I think I feel like he's been hinting like towards like a solo tour for a while, but then he just like dropped like the maybe I'm gonna go on a world tour on everybody, and we're just like, can you like give me a definitive answer so I know what I gotta do?
And then now so everybody's everybody's in limbo right now with those news, because I'm just like, okay, well, what does a world tour mean to Zico? Does it mean I'm gonna go to Korea, which he is having a concert in Korea? He's having a solo show in Korea, and then does that just mean that he's gonna go jump to Japan and be like world tour?
World. That was world. It's a part of the world, so it counts.
I know, all these people saying world tour, and really it just means Asia and maybe like New York.
Maybe like London and like Berlin.
And then
Yes,
that's it.
all the time.
But hey, so we shall wait for those news to come out. But I mean, that's pretty lit though.
It is. Now something that's really cool, and I have been looking into it a lot because when I found out about this I was really intrigued by it, is that there are several music companies that are working with this company called MCPA, which is going to open like a Korean Vivo streaming channel for music videos. Now it's like Mystic. Yeah, it's like Big Hit. It's Mystic Entertainment, YG, FNC, SM, Star Empire, things like that. And they're going to open up a Vivo, a quote-unquote Korean Vivo channel. So what it's going to do, I was looking into it, is it's going to be like a big contributor to the digital like counting for like music shows and stuff for the artists. So it's pretty much just going to be a platform for strictly K-pop music videos, which I think is kind of insane that it's like YouTube is just not enough anymore. So they have to make a whole nother streaming thing about it.
Which, I mean, it's pretty cool because if you look just, like, at the growth of K-pop itself, like, you know, for example, me looking at it since I got into it in 2011 and trying to find things like videos and it would just be, like, super low quality, like, bad to what it is now. It's nice. It's kind of like a little home for the K-pop, like, music videos and content in just one place instead of having to rummage through all of YouTube, which also could mean like copyright infringements when people upload things and then it gets, you know, declined. Basically, they're just like, YouTube's just like, no, because of the copyright. So with this, I think it'll make it a little bit easier to find content. And I think that even then, like I read something, it was like they want to represent Asia at the end of the day, like once it becomes bigger, which, I mean, I think that's great because right now, again, the K-pop, like, madness is taking over everywhere, really, so.
Business is booming.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then for me, it pegs the question, like, well, if they put all these music videos and all this K-pop related content on one thing, are they taking it all off of YouTube and then just putting it on this one streaming platform? And then what happens to like reactors and things like that too? If they copyright so that only this Korean Vivo can hold the rights to this music, what are the reactors going to do? Because that was a big thing where a lot of reactors had their channels taken away or like their videos taken down because of copyrighted content.
I don't think they would take down like the music videos because they want all those views to stay there.
But I mean, like, does that mean now though that they're only gonna upload on Korean Vivo, on this quote unquote Korean Vivo, or are they gonna also upload on YouTube and this platform?
I don't think that. I think that, but I don't think that they'll take it away from YouTube itself. I think that they're gonna still upload. It's like how they upload on V Live, the MVs. They upload them on V Live, and then they also upload that on YouTube. You know,
and also multiple channels have it. So like the main. So like for example,
the K will have it.
And then
exactly
the actual company's YouTube channel will also have it. So I think it's just gonna be like another place for them to have it hosted.
Now, do I think that maybe it'll go like, you know how YouTube did that YouTube Red, or I'm sorry, they changed the name like YouTube Premium or whatever? Yeah. Will they have something like that? That could happen because
it's like
V-Live. That's what happened with V Live. Exactly. They have the plus or whatever, which I mean, that's what a lot of, you know, because people want that like exclusive content or whatever. Yeah. So,
which I'm kind of salty about because I pay for that and like half the time I don't even use it, but it's fine. It's whatever.
You're right. Same.
You're right about that.
I still got that automatic payment on.
You're right.
I know, same.
Yep.
But it's really interesting. It's cool though to see that like Asian entertainment companies are kind of like taking control over this type thing and trying to put their marks into the entertainment world, something bigger, you know, because of the like the reaction that K-pop is getting worldwide right now and the love basically that it's getting. So I mean, sure. I don't hate on them for trying to make the best out of it.
Yeah. I think the company that started this is brilliant because the companies they bought into this off the bat are just literally some of the most powerful companies in the industry. So it wasn't like they went in and went for small companies. They went for YG and SM and Big Hit and were like, this is an exclusive place for you to put content where you'll make money again on another platform.
Which they will forever be okay with.
Truly.
Yep.
But in a couple, that's like little businessy news and sad news, but happy all at the same time. Jay from Day 6 left ASC.
Ooh, congratulations. It was like 2 years with them, so yeah.
He graduated.
He graduated from ASC.
Congrats.
He got his associates.
I'm actually really excited about Erica graduating.
You're right.
I'm dead. I'm actually really excited about the new MCs. I do really love Jimin. I think she's great. She's like the eternal MC on ASC.
Which, I mean, she probably hates. She's just like, JYP, why are you doing this?
Yeah,
I want to make music. But she's just so good.
She is. She has really good chemistry with literally everyone she hosts with, I feel like. So I really enjoy her. I think she's really funny. But Stray Kids, Sungmin, the little baby who's literally only spoken English, I think he's been studying English for like 2 years, is going to be an MC.
Amazing. I literally thought they would put like Felix or somebody in there.
Or Chan, yeah. But no, they were like, nah.
Or us.
Sungmin.
Or us, right? Yeah. Our offer still stands. We just need somebody to translate Korean to English, and we'll translate again.
Right.
We got you on the Spanish. We got you everything else.
You're right. But the other AMC, his name is Heejun. I don't know if you guys have watched the movie Soul Searching. Possibly.
No.
Oh, I've been meaning to, but no.
Okay, so there's a movie called Soul Searching, and this MC, he's in it. He plays like one of the like hip hop guys in it, and I was actually really excited that he's gonna be an MC because he's a really like funny guy, really great actor, and a cool musician too. So I was really hyped when I found out that he was gonna be the MC. I was like, oh my god, really?
I saw a picture of him, and I looked at him, just like, he looks like he has a sense of humor, and I am here for it.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see the chemistry between them, the three of them. And it's been a while since ASC has had 3 hosts, you know, because when Kevin graduated, then it was just Jimin and Jay. So now it's going to be 3 again, and I'm really excited.
I'm happy for all this. It's like, it's like a new era type thing, and
I love ASC. ASC is fun.
It's like, at times it's a little awkward, but at the same time, it's just like, blame that on the lagging Skypes. Like,
you're right.
That's literally what it makes it. But yeah, no,
and
ASC
also
ASC,
I just wanted to tell you that I'm still bitter for not picking us for Victon.
You're right. I mean, we're not gonna talk about it.
Wow.
We had great questions.
Oh man, but hey, it happens. Other cute little news: Park Bom and Jin Young from B184 got signed to new agencies. Which ones? I don't know, but that's amazing.
Is that cute news though?
Yeah, it's great. I am so excited for Park Bom. I love her so much. She's such a fucking angel, and I cannot wait for her to release new music. I love her. I love her. I think she's so talented, and people did her so dirty. Her company did her dirty, and the people around her just let her fail and like drop off, and like when she needed the most attention and love. And I'm just so excited that she's lifting herself up, doing it by herself, and about to be prospering as a queen vocals that she is. Yes.
That is self-made,
yes.
not Kylie Jenner.
You're right about that, Cynthia.
Yes, Park Boom. She's just so cute. Oh my god, I love her.
And of course, Jin Young, I mean, we all knew that he was going to get signed.
Yeah, somewhere. I knew he was either going to get signed or he was going to start his own thing.
His own thing. So.
But Jin Young's Jin Young.
Yeah, it's just interesting to kind of see, like, what's going to happen now with B1A4 and then Jin Young as well, like, everything. But we'll see. Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Speaking of new, SM Rookies announced 3 new.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, so they're all, like, I'm just so hyped because this means that China unit is breathing and living, and hopefully soon they'll be thriving,
this is the thing. This is the thing. Like, because they're, again, I don't know like how into NCT everybody is, but you know, I'm a hoe for NCT. And
for everyone.
There was a list that came out where they had listed like the quote unquote China unit. And then everybody was like, okay, so Kun is obviously in it. Obviously, Lucas is obviously in it. Yep. Channel is obviously in it. Winwin and Renjun. All the China line. But then they had 3 new members in it. And we were like, who are these? Like, because they hadn't introduced any rookies. And then a couple of days ago, they were like, surprise, 3 new rookies. And we were just like,
here are the pictures. Now, here's the funny thing. So we have Yang, and he's from Germany, right? And then we have
nationality, yes.
Yeah, nationality-wise. And then Henry, which is funny because every time I say that, I want to say Henry, but I know that's not his name. Henry. And then we have Xiao Jun, which, funny enough, just like Terika wheezing over here. Tell me how they announced They announced the 3 rookies, and 5 minutes later, we knew Xiao Jun's like whole life. We knew everything about him. Like
I follow like 2 or 3 Xiao Jun picture pages.
Yeah, but then the other 2, everybody's just like, so when are we gonna find out about these 2? Everybody's like, no, look at Xiao Jun right here. Okay.
The thing was, I went because obviously when SM rookies, like when SM announced new rookies, we're obviously the first thing everyone thinks of is, oh, they're going to be new members of NCT. So NCT, like the fan base was like, okay, let's find out everything about them. There was like all these fan pages, whatever. And then all these other fandoms were like, you guys don't even know anything about them. I was like, but I'm still going to hype them because they're going to be a member of my group. I'm like, duh.
So here's the plot twist, though. I'm pretty sure they're going to be in NCT because I think this China line is definitely happening ASAP. But the plot twist would be them being in a completely different group. But I feel like, honestly, it begs the question, like, when will the new rookies be part of a different boy group? Are they just gonna, and any other SM rookie, are they all just gonna be part of NCT? Like, it's gonna be 2050, like, it's gonna be NCT 2000. Like,
the thing is, for me, I feel like when SM rookies are announced and then they're around NCT a lot, it's like SM telling us they're gonna be in NCT. Because
that's true.
With Hyunjun and Hendery, like they were around NCT all the time, and like Kun even like introduced them in like a Instagram live and stuff like that. So people knew that there was at least 2 new members of SM. We didn't have like any new names or anything like that. But then when they announced the 3 rookies, they all just happened to be China members. Days after the rumor about China unit, everyone was kind of like, well...
We're putting 2 and 2 together because we know math. Okay, 2 and 2 is fish. We got it.
Other breaking NCT news, Cynthia. You have something you want to say?
Ooh.
Public service announcement. Breaking news.
Okay, so thank you for that long intro.
Seriously?
So was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't fucking know. But I said that this podcast would be the first to know, and I lied. Sorry. I actually told our group chat first. But I would like to formally announce that Yuta is my bias.
Yes!
Thank you.
I mean, we've been known, but finally.
I would like... shut the fuck up, Carolina. You didn't know. Anyway, I would like to thank not only God, but Jesus for this.
Japanese Jesus. AKA
So
Yuta.
And it's funny because it all happened because both Terka and Kat sent me the same thing about Yuta. Not just me, but like in our group chat. Like they sent it, and I was just like, oh.
And then you know that feeling when, when the stars align and then you're like, oh, you're right. That's true. And so, yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, that's it.
I mean, I've been known that her
Right?
bias was Yuta, but I mean, okay.
But she just has to accept it, and she finally did.
I can't. I need to stop. I can't just keep adding these 95 liners to me. To my
Her
bias.
95
just
liner
happened.
collection.
You have
But,
them
like-
like little mini cartoons of them
Yeah.
lined up on your desk.
Oh my god. He's so cute. And yeah, I'm just I'm here. I'm open about it now. Thank you. I've come out of the Utah closet.
Hi, my name is Cynthia, and I'm a Yuta stan.
Hi,
sweating.
Cynthia, Utah Stan.
Oh my god. Stop, I'm sweating. Okay, anyway, moving along.
We're moving along because we're talking about Japan, and let me tell you that Taehyun, JBJ's leader and Hotshot member Taehyun, is having a damn fan meeting in Japan, bro. And I am
Japan
so
gets everything
happy.
for
Literally.
everyone.
Honestly, yes. Okay, but anyways, this is amazing news because he was hidden under a rock for some reason. But I understand. You were probably
He was
like,
resting.
exactly, just like you should be, Derek. But I'm so excited, and honestly, like, this just made me just being so excited about seeing him like doing something with the fans. I literally cannot wait. I cannot wait for Hotshot's comeback. All right.
Truly.
If nobody has listened to their album, go listen to Hotshot's discography, okay? It's not that long, so you can listen to it in like 30 minutes. But let me tell you, it's super short and sweet, but let me tell you that
It's
those
short like
30
half of their
minutes-
members. Boom, boom.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. I feel like that was a personal attack.
But hey, since we're out here being worldwide, in Japan and stuff, let's take a trip.
flight.
Yep, let's take a flight to Tomorrowland in Belgium.
Yes!
Because Steve Aoki dropped the Truth Untold remix there, and let me tell you, that was lit.
It really was.
As our resident ravers, go on.
Oh my god. Okay, so let me tell you. Basically, so if y'all haven't seen the video, so I watched half of the set, but in the set, Steve Aoki makes it, and it's like all quiet. It's like a smooth, like quiet type of build up, and he's just saying like, you're just kind of like grooving and stuff, and then he's just like, this is for all the armies, and then it starts, and it's like the vocals, and it's just like sweet, and then all of a sudden it just drops, and oh my god, the type of remix he did, like, it was just beautiful. Like, I could not even imagine being there in Tomorrowland and being a BTS fan and listening to that, because
I would shit myself.
Yeah, like you're so used to the song being so slow, but then it's like you hear the vocals, it starts, and all of a sudden it's like boom, and then it's great, and it's like fireworks everywhere, and it was amazing.
I felt so many things. As a raver, Tomorrowland is the epitome of the rave to go to, which I have not had the honor of going, but
me neither.
Yeah, we haven't yet, but I can only imagine that feeling. Oh my god! And all the rest of the people that didn't know who the fuck BTS was, which first of all, but all of them, they still jammed the fuck out, because again, music is music, and this is what reminds us the worlds are colliding even more, and I'm just a happy ass raver.
It's amazing, like, listening to the remix. You were like, yeah, this is amazing. And you're, like, jamming. And I was like, dun-dun-dun. And I was like, yes, fuck it up. And then I just, like, the realization hit me of the lyrics to the song. And I was like, oh.
Oh, because they're so sad.
Yeah. I was like, oh, right.
But also, I was looking on Twitter to see people's reactions. And, like, I think as a whole, everyone's kind of split. So you have the people that, like, really are about it. And then you have the people that are like, but Steve's great. Which I thought was good, because armies can get a little crazy. So I was like, oh god, whenever they don't like something, or whenever one person doesn't like something, they follow suit and they just bash that person. But for the most part, they didn't. They said they appreciated the exposure and everything, and Steve's great, but it wasn't for them. And then you have people like Carolina and Cynthia just like, yeah, I really liked it too, though. So I was about it. I was like, hey,
it's a really it's probably one of my favorite remixes that he's done, and he just outdid himself, honestly. Truly.
Yeah, because the thing with Steve Aoki is like everything he does is like, it's a lot of bops, but at the same time, his style is very like, you either are going to like it or you are not. It's
not for everybody.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. So you have to kind of like know his style and been exposed to it a lot to be like, all right, yes, I don't know if that makes sense.
And seeing him live is amazing, honestly. I really encourage everyone to see him live at least once. Me and Carolina had the pleasure of seeing him for the first time in Tomorrow World a couple years ago, and
it was incredible. Yeah. It's very high energy, very just you're always pumped type thing. It's really great. So that's why I really like that he emphasized, like, at the beginning it was a really slow, really groovy type thing, and then it was like yes, exactly. And then it just like dropped, and it was like fireworks everywhere, and like it became up tempo, and that was beautiful.
Now, speaking about BTS, as we like to do,
and being worldwide, BTS, not just BTS, but Luan as well. Worldwide. BTS. Which went to BTR.
BTR out here, Big Time Rush, the true iconic boy band.
BTS and Luan. If you don't know Luan, he was a member of EXO. He's now doing solo things in China. But
prospering.
Yes. They were both invited to participate in a Michael Jackson tribute. I know that BTS had to decline it, sadly, because of scheduling.
Thank you.
So, but I haven't heard anything on Luan's side of it all. But I think that's pretty amazing that, the producer that produced Michael Jackson would come to BTS and Luan. And
I know.
He saw Cookie and Jimin's dance performance, and he's like, yeah, that's what we need. We need them.
Right.
Either way, it was a great honor, and I'm excited
for the tribute anyway. So
Heck yeah.
Honestly,
let's be on
same.
the lookout.
From one legend to another, from Michael Jackson to Park J. Bum. Woo!
That hurt my ear. So,
Oh my
he had
God, J
his
Park.
U.S. debut.
Whoop whoop! Finally, I'm so happy for him.
Yes.
He's been like working like just slowly but surely for this to happen, and now that it finally happened, I'm just like, bruh, like you did that finally.
It's funny
Congrats.
because he, I had some notes here written that says, this whole album reminding us that not only is he a bomb ass CEO, but he is and will always be that bitch. Regarding like he's still like, bitch, I know I got business ethic. Like he's like, no, that he came and said, listen, I know my shit about business, about numbers. I know what's hot, but you know what else is hot? My fucking music. And he just came out bop after bop after bop.
I love Jay. I was a fan of Jay's even before I was a fan of K-pop. So Jay for me is just self-made. Like he went from the bottom to now being a CEO of 2 record labels.
Yep.
And now he's signed with Rock Nation. That's insane. Like when I like went to go add the EP on Apple Music, like when I went to add, and you know like how you scroll to the bottom and it says like the record company, when I saw like Rock Nation, like I wanted to like cry a little bit because like Jay has worked so hard. Like he's one of those people that his history just made him a better man, made him a better musician, made him a better businessman. So like he's never, every L that he's taken, he's had made 2 wins out of it. And that's what I love about Jay Park.
I mean, again, he went from being in like an idol group to being shunned from Korea to Korea basically like petitioning for him to come back.
He became a god. He honestly became a god.
And this is the funny thing. Like a long time ago, I saw this meme, and it was just like Jay Park in Korea, and it's like all badass looking and stuff. And then it's like Jay Park in the U.S. He like a baby chicken, and it's true. It's so true. I'm like every time he out here, I'm just like, listen, I love your music, and I really do. Like I've liked Jay Park for the longest time. Super talented, but we all know he's like a little fluffy dork, like he like a nerd type
He's
thing.
a clown.
Yeah, he's a clown.
Also, can we talk about how the fucking song titles, he wrote them like he's in middle school. Like he had like one like lowercase and like one and like one cap, one letter in caps. Sorry, but like how he wrote them. You know how Zayn did that when his first album dropped?
Oh, God.
Like he was in MySpace. That's how Jay wrote his title songs too.
My God, MySpace. Holy crap.
MySpace days. Okay, everyone, quick favorite song off the album if you know it yet. Of course, it just dropped, so maybe you don't have a favorite song yet.
Mine's Ask About Me.
I love that one. I also love that it's produced by Groovy Room. Sorry.
That's the important part.
My favorite song, which is also produced by Groovy Room, is Fuck Shut Up. Thank you.
You're
Well,
right.
damn.
I really like 1 Million too. 1
Yeah,
Million's
1
a
Million's
good
a really
song.
good song. Yeah.
I think I'm just so emotionally connected to Yacht, the Korean version, that hearing it in English, I was just kind of like... And I would just like to say something. Okay, speaking of Yacht, Mr. J, hello Jay, if you're listening. If you ever listen to this, and you probably won't, but why you singing about a yacht but got this girl on a sailboat?
It's true, though. It's true.
He said, I'm going to buy a yacht just to take you on it. I saw a sail. That is not a yacht.
Well, he ain't bought it yet. That's the thing. He got to get his coins up.
He got to
And he
get
said,
his
look at that
coin
yacht
up.
over there. They showed one, though. He was like, baby, that's going to be for you one day. Right now, we on this sailboat. So help pull out these sails, girl. You ain't on here for free.
Yeah, I saw that, and I literally, like, and he was just, like, there laying, like, with his shirt all open. I'm just, like, I literally, like, I know how much of a clown he is. I can't take him seriously. No, but I love Jay Park, though. I haven't been able to listen to the EP fully, so I still don't know, like, what my song is and all this stuff. But I am really super, super proud of him. like seeing him go from like being shunned to now being treated like a god, like quote unquote god type thing, and and still being humble, still being Jay, still being like the stupid like person he is, but in a good way, you know.
It's just so funny when I like see Jay at like shows and stuff. He like carries himself so like he seems so intimidating, but then in the back of my mind, I'm just like, you ain't shit.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. But I mean, but hey, so he doing the thing, and you know what? He doing the thing. He stayed humble while doing it, and that's what's important because look.
And he gonna be richer than I'm ever gonna be.
You are right.
Anyway, let's talk about comebacks, guys.
Oh man. Okay.
We just talked about Jay's.
We haven't talked about comebacks for a few weeks, so we're throwing some oldish comebacks in as well.
Oh my god, all the things. So you know how last week we were just like, yo, this week was low-key dead. Now this week, everybody and their mama decided that I'm gonna drop my album this week.
But it's amazing because it's all bomb-ass music.
True.
Like, it's all music that I love and that I'm into and I'm here for. We gonna start with my honey voice, my sweetie pie, my little chicken crush. Yes.
What's that one song? You're my honey, my dunchkins.
Oh, God. He released his new album, EP, whatever they want to call it, Wanderlust. Yay.
Yay.
Terica,
Yes,
I know you were excited for this.
I was, actually. I was excited because the song is called Cereal, and it's about food, but not about food, but I love food. So, I thought it was, like, just a really clever song. Like, I listened to it, like, a couple times to kind of get all of the, like, meanings in it. But the song is called Cereal. But he talks about her serial number, which is like her birthday or all the things that make up her. Yeah. And then it's like she's real, like cereal. And I was like, oh my God, he's a genius. And then he was just like,
he's a genius.
And he was just like Cereal Tiger. And I was like, oh my God, Tony Tiger, that's a cereal. And he goes, serious. And she, sweet. And I was like, wow. Him and Zico are geniuses. They just took a whole song about cereal and made it about their perfect woman. If someone came up to me and was just like, what's your serial number? I was like, wow, here's my serial number and my phone number and my social security number. Let's get married.
My bank account routing number.
Yeah. I just thought it was a really great song. Like, I just really loved it. It was super cute.
I wonder sometimes, because that's the same thing. Like, I wonder, like, if he would just, like, randomly woke up in the middle of the day and said, cereal. And it was like, and he got it. Like,
no, he was eating cereal.
Right? He was like, oh my God.
This is it.
No, they were like sitting in front of each other making cereal puns, and they're like, you know what? Let's make a song out of that.
That's the thing, too, because the fact that Zico's on it, I feel like that's a really Zico thing, too. Like, it just fit perfectly for both of them. I was just like, this is great.
I love when Crush and Zico, like, I honestly, Ziaco. I love when any of the members of Fancy Child, like, work with each other, because their chemistry is just so good, and it was made apparent in the cereal video. Like, they were just so cute. I was just like, I love Zico and I love Crush, and this is just amazing. And as far as like the album goes, he had bomb ass collaborations again. Yes. I don't know how he does it, but he had Sick K on there, Penameko on there, Hoodies on there. I'm just like,
the song
Crush,
with Hoodie is so good.
Me.
The song with Hoodie is so good. Her voice combined with his, I'm just like, yes, I'm living.
Two velvet voices together. Completely unbiased, but my favorite song is his one with Sick K.
Of course.
Speaking of Sick K, he also had a comeback.
Ooh, that's true.
Yes. And like we said last week, he went into the witness protection program for these two songs that he released. But they were bops, so I get it. It's fine.
We talked about this earlier, but his song, the Skip and Kiss, like, I'm pretty sure it has to grow on me. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but literally I maybe heard it when the song came out, and maybe throughout the week I heard it like one more time. And usually with his stuff, I'm just like on repeat the moment it comes out. So I think that this song, like I said, it's really good. I don't hate it, but it's not a song that I'm just like, I'm going to burn the crap out of it listening to it.
I have been doing that for this song because I love it. Well, for me, the single is definitely my favorite one.
Well, Youth with a Purpose, like the double single thing. It's called Youth with a Purpose, and it's a really fun thing. I think Skip and Kiss and Up All Night. Yes. Skip and Kiss and Up All Night, like, the vibes are completely different with them. So Groovy Room, obviously...
Genius.
Yeah.
Geniuses, I love them. Okay,
Groovy Room produced Skip and Kiss, which it's a very Groovy Room song. And then Vangdale produced Up All Night, which is another really great
Which is
song.
why I'm also surprised, because usually any song, again, in Sikke, any song that he's done, I have not, like, no complaints over. And same with Groovy Room. So, that's why I'm just like, all right. But I mean, hey, it happens, you know, here and there. So it's not a bad song. It's just I know that it has to, like, grow on me a little.
And the music video, let me just say that I died. Boyfriend Minsick is where it's at.
You're right.
Another comeback that happened, I don't know if anybody here is into Unique. They're a group, a Korean pop group, but one of their members...
Don't say.
One of their members, he goes by the pen name Woods as his solo stuff, released a song called Different. It's a song produced by Cha-Cha Malone. If you guys don't know Cha-Cha, he's a producer for AMG and Higher Music.
This might sound familiar. I need a cha-cha beat boy.
Anyway, so he produced a song. I love it. I love Unique, and I love what they do, but him on his own, like, the music he makes is just so sexy, and just, yes, it was so good. The whole vibe of the music video, you should watch the music video too, is really nice. The visuals were pretty, the beat is bomb as hell, the vocals, the rap, he did that shit. Look it up, it's called Different. I know nobody else out of us has listened to it, so I'm telling you, as the patriarch of this song, listen to it. Yes, Different Woods.
We shall go and listen to it then after. But since we're talking all this groovy stuff.
SNH.
Well, damn, girl. Okay, yeah.
What's left?
I got a lot of things
Oh
to
my
say
God.
about this
Also,
next
Triple H came back this week.
Woo!
We've been talking about this for forever because we've been wanting it for forever.
They went from the 70s and now they're in the 80s.
Yep. And you know what's funny is, like, the song is called Retro Future, and that's exactly what it sounds like. It's like if it was like the 80s, what they would think the future would sound like. So Retro Future is perfect. It's perfect.
You're right.
And in the music video, I'm just saying, Hyuna in the bathtub, like, wow.
She's so breathtaking.
Can we just talk about how if I was that couple and they were at my door, I'd let them in too. I'd be like, beep, come on up. Fuck my shit up, please.
Yep, you're right.
Those masks they used from, like, the movie The Strangers, I was just like,
Yes.
how creepy but fun at the same time.
I know.
That
No,
fits
when they
in
were running up the
perfectly.
stairs, I was low-key creeped out, but I was still like, you know what? It's fine. They're hot.
I know me and Terica was discussing how they sampled, like, a bunch of, like, different songs, like the Cha-Cha Slide, and then,
They
what is the
sampled,
song by Puff Daddy?
Yeah, it's the You Can't Hold Me Down,
Yeah.
which is also a sample from another song from the 80s by this Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
Yeah.
You should check it out. Know some hip hop history, but yeah, it was great, and I love that they added all these things in there because I was just like, yeah, this is perfect. I love the sound and the feel of Triple H, and I'm excited for more stuff from them.
Even the whole EP, the 3 songs, like, you can hear that they're, like, heavily influenced by hip hop, like older hip hop type thing.
80s
Yeah.
hip-hop.
So that was really, really cool that they also did the sampling, especially because when I first heard the song, and I was like, I had to pause and be like, is that the Cha-Cha Slide? I was like, no way. No way. So yeah.
Middle school.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, middle school. Yes.
I watched because I was on like a Triple H kick, I was like, oh, well, now I have to watch the 365 video after I watch Retro Future. And the intro in the beginning of the 365 video is the hook in the Retro Future video.
What?
So now in the Retro Future song.
No way.
So I was like, yeah, like if you go back and watch the Triple H, like 365 So Fresh, the intro song before FRE, that is the part in Retro Future. So I'm like, I wonder if they like have a part in Retro Future that's like a part of what's going to be in the next comeback.
Time travel
Bruh.
in the 90s. Oh my god, I hope that they keep doing like different decades, because then that means like they got a 90s and then an early 2000s. Yeah,
That means we're gonna see here now with some low riding jeans and a tube top.
Yes. Oh,
can't wait.
listen, I'm just going to point out there's a scene in the music video where
Yes.
Hyuna and
In the
Edan are
hallway.
like grinding on each other, and Hui's just there watching them. I'm like, me, bro, same.
I feel that. I feel like the whole anybody that watched that felt that. They were just like, yes, I'm definitely.
It was so hot.
And then when they were all wet.
Oh, it's great. You know what though? Like that
They're so
frog,
sexy.
that frog on Edon's face though. I was just like, hell no. Put that frog on my face again. Hell no.
I was that frog. The fuck?
That was Cynthia. That was Cynthia's debut.
Oh, damn, we missed
That's
it.
my man's. The hell.
She didn't even say nothing. But also
Sorry,
another
surprise.
another comeback. Let me tell you, Sister might have been broken up, but Hyolyn is still bringing up the summer bops.
Yes, summer
out here with
bops.
Cece, and it's just yes, it feels like summer now. It feels like summer now.
Honestly, summer bops have been coming out. I know the video, she just looks so good with her tan skin. She's just out here in her little fucking swimsuits and her visors, and I'm just like, yes, like slay queen. Slay.
She like that video is
Everything,
just
yes.
they all look so good. The dancing,
She's so hot.
She's just like
Oh my
having
gosh.
fun out here. And I'm telling you, just like the sound itself, it sounds like summer. And that's why I said like Sister was known for the bringing the summer heat, and Hyolyn is out here
right.
defending that title because
Yep, keeping her
keeping
legacy.
her legacy up in the K-pop world. I'm telling you.
Another very cute summer comeback is Chungha. I don't know if anyone's listened to it, but it's very
it's so
cutesy,
cute.
very summery. I love it, love it, love it. And like the male dancers in there, I'm like, yes, slay, dance with the men, do your thing, my girl. I love her. I can't wait to see her at KCON. I'm actually really excited to see her.
That's gonna be really good. Her
Ready.
voice is incredible, so I know that
love
she gonna
her.
put a good performance. And then
Yes.
more girls out here doing the summer thing. G-Friend came back as well, and they
Yes.
I
also
was so
have.
surprised.
And for G-Friend, it's kind of just like they always wearing like these cute dresses and all this stuff. But for here, like it felt, the song, I think it's called like Sunny Summer or something like that. So you know that it's going to be super like poppy and obviously summer related. And that's exactly what it was. When you listen to it, you're just like, yes, like I'm out at night with my friends. Like we out and partying because it's summer. And it's really, really cute as
Yeah.
well. And I mean, G-Friend, they just always slay because they're G-Friend.
Yeah, and I don't want any buddies to hate me because I love G-Friend, but like all their songs sound the same to me. Like I feel like I could layer each one and like just change the lyrics and it'll like be the same song. But like I was surprised because this one actually sounded different. Like it was like a different
Yep.
vibe, and I was
tea.
just like, I like this.
Yeah,
but
I
as
agree.
always, they're like dancing and synchronization, and they're great.
Yeah,
love
I
them.
agree with that,
On
Terica.
fleek. Another amazing summer bop. If you guys don't know Holland, you should get into him because I'm Not
Yes.
Afraid is such a good summer
Yes.
song as well.
Ooh, the music video was amazing.
Yes, Nana. Oh my god, my drag queen Nana is in that music video. I'm just like, yes, queen.
But no, Holland, like I love the song and it's like a good message, and even in the music video there's so much like diversity for everything, which is freaking great. So go listen to that. It's a good bop and it'll just stay in your head for a minute.
Ooh, Sungri.
Yes!
Big Bang.
Yes.
Big Bang,
Big Bang, baby.
Okay, so it's funny because apparently that song was supposed to be for Blackpink, but I'm glad that he got it because his vocals sound real
Oh,
good.
really?
Yeah, he said that it
Yeah.
was supposed to be for Blackpink, but that the CEO, so YG, wanted to kind of listen to it with a male vocal, and he went for it, and like he did that too because it sounds like
Yeah, I'm glad. I love
it
this.
sounds really, really good with his voice, and it's so it's like a fun, very, very fun song. So
I love the music video too. Like it just gave me Grease mixed with Hairspray and Broadway
Yes.
vibes. Like I feel like the music video is like one big like John Travolta tribute because like he did like the whole like Grease lightning moves, and then they had like the Hairspray, and of course John Travolta was in that.
Yes.
And then like at one point him and the girl were doing like some dance moves from Pulp Fiction,
Pulp
and I was just like,
Fiction, yeah.
Des, give it to me, give it to me. It was great, and all the jive
Give me
stuff.
life.
Yes, I loved it.
Honestly, the whole album's really good. You know, he has the collaborations with Mino and B.I.
Yeah.
and stuff, and the album's just good. He delivers.
I mean,
love
he's a
him.
member of Big Bang. What you expect, honestly? It's Big Bang.
Okay, the comeback we're gonna talk about because it's mini album review time.
Boop-a-doo.
17.
Yes, 17. Oh my God. Okay, so if you guys have been listening to this, you know that I love 17. Okay.
We all do. Thank you, Carolina.
Okay. Yes. But anyways.
Huh?
No, this album is so much fun. Like the entire vibe of it is just like a fun time, and it's like
Summertime.
it's like very like poppy and just fun music, and I love that because I love that side of 17. And this album delivered. I'm so happy. All of the unit songs are amazing, and I just love 17.
There is a part in Oh My, it reminds me of This Is America. There's like a specific part towards the end that reminds me of that, and I loved it personally. But also my favorite song off the album is Holiday, and it gives me summer full of adventure vibes.
Yes.
I love that song. Also, my other favorite song is Moonwalker.
Yes, that's mine.
Yes, it's such a good song. And also there's a part of the song where it sounds like they're about to go in, when it's about to just like they're about to drop the bass, but they don't. But it's so good.
Oh, I'm so sad. Like, the album came out, and then, like, 3 hours later, I caught the plague. So I haven't, like, been able to listen to it. But I'm so excited, because I love 17, too, even though I neglect them. Like, 17 is my BTS for Carolina. And like, I love them with my whole heart, I do, but sometimes I just get, pushed
She's
to
a
the
fake
background.
carrot.
Fake carrot.
Carolina's a fake army.
You're right.
But, like, I'm excited to listen to the album finally, and I'm excited to see them at KCON. Again.
I am so excited to see them at KCON.
Same.
I love them live, so.
You know what I like too in the Oh My music video? It's kind of like they're sleeping, and then it's like they wake up and they're in like this dream-like state, like, or place. But it's just so cute because also it reminds me a lot of Adore You. Like, there's a lot of lyrics that are basically the same lyrics as Adore You, but written differently, like in a more grown-up way. But the song itself is just so cute because it's just like, oh my, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I like you so much. Like, how do I react when I'm with you? Like, what do I do when I see you? Like, and it's just like, that's so adorable. It's so cute. And I think it's really clever too, the whole thing. Like, it's parallel with Adore You. 17, my man Woozy out here being like mastermind.
With that.
So give
all
me,
13
give
of
me
my
one
men.
song that I should listen to first.
Moonwalker.
Moonwalker.
Me.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
same.
Holiday, also our Dawn is hotter than day.
Come to Me is good.
The whole album.
Yeah, no, the whole, just listen from 1 to 5. I mean, 6.
Yeah.
From 1 to 6. Just listen.
Okay.
What's good? Vernon, okay, I see you.
Okay, so that song though, What's Good is so good, basically.
That's what's good. That song.
No, it's great. Like, I read the lyrics and it's like, why are you being down on yourself, or why are you worrying about things that you have no control over? Like, no, like, stop worrying about like irrelevant things type thing. I'm just like, exactly. Hip hop unit out here being the TED talkers and giving you like motivation. They're the motivational speakers out here. 17.
I would have
telling you-
loved if at the end of that song they were like, "Thanks for coming to our TED Talk."
That would have been great. But yeah, no. Just seeing the transition from song to song, and like just the like seeing to like the vocal unit song, like that ballad, that power ballad, but still being like soft. And then you have like What's Good, obviously like the hip hop unit giving you like positive vibes and being like, like screw everybody else, do your thing type thing. And then you got Moonwalker, that's just like sexy and so, but at the same time it's still upbeat and fun, and it describes the unit so well. And I'm just like, again, producer Woozy out here, I'm telling you.
It's just with 17, like they just have this. They have their own intricate thing. So like whatever they do is just like magical in their way. Like no one else does what 17 does. So I mean, it's.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like they're always trying to make their sound like experiment with their sound type thing. But at the same time, it's like you listen to it and you're just like, yes, this is definitely a 17 song.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Snaps for 17.
Yeah.
Snaps and claps.
So check them out.
Question.
Check out the album. Oh, what's up, Terika?
Did Hoshi choreograph this one too for Oh My? Does anybody?
I think he did. If he did, if he didn't like create it all, he definitely participated in it. I'm pretty sure.
That's true, because I saw a lot of aspects from the previous choreography in this new one, and I actually really like it because it shows that it can be similar, but then the way that that he makes it also different at the same time, I really like that.
Hoshi, king of the world.
Yeah, I just wanted to
You're
know
right.
because I love listening to his stories about like what inspired him for certain moves and certain pieces that he put together. So
Street
just wanted-
lamps.
Right?
I know,
amazing.
yeah.
Genius.
How could he come up with that just from Street Lamp? Just like like that brain of yours. It might be it might be mushy on some sides, but on the dancing side, you got it.
You're right, though.
You know what street lamps remind me of? Street lamps. That's what
Amazing.
It's time for fuckery of the week.
Oh man.
And do we got some fuckery, all right?
May
Oh
I
my
take
God.
the lead on this?
Please go ahead.
Go ahead.
Of course.
So, as many of you may know, if you're BTS stans, they have a song that got produced by a producer named J Pearl. J Pearl was previously was previously a member of a K-pop group called History. History disbanded, a lot of them enlisted in the military, things like that. And now, recently, it's come to people's attention that Yoongi bought him a keyboard so he could produce more because he's an incredibly talented producer, a very talented songwriter.
Didn't he give him a synthesizer?
Synthesizer, yeah.
He gave him me.
Yeah, like a keyboard synthesizer, whatever. But from there, particular armies, not all armies, particular BTS fans took it to a level that it didn't need to be and started assuming a relationship between Yoongi
Oh my
and
god.
Yeojung, which is his real name. And it was just kind of like, y'all are too much. Like, you're too much. To the point that, like, J Pearl was on Instagram Live and, like, people were sending him, like, asks, like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? And he was just like, I like girls. And then he got so much backlash on Instagram DMs about that post that he had to delete it. And then when he was on Instagram Live, everybody was like, ooh, Young Pearl or whatever the fucking ship name they came up with. And he was just like, what is that? Like, what is that? And people were just, it was just taken too far. And I'm just like, I understand if you like J Pearl as a musician, as an artist, and you appreciate him, that's amazing. But don't only like him or be about him as a person or a musician if you think, oh, he's just hot, or oh, I just like him because BTS is associated with him, so I need to know everything about them because I'm a BTS fan. Like, that's not cool.
You know, this literally reminded me of anybody that like One Direction. This reminded me of Harry
Larry.
and Louis.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, yeah.
To the point that Louis even said in an interview, he can't hang out
It
with
ruined
Harry
their
like
friendship.
that. It literally ruined their friendship. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with you being like, oh, like a ship name, like whatever. But keep that to yourself. Like, they
Yeah.
don't. He told everybody his sexuality, and like he said, I like girls, and that's that. You can't
force him
just
to be
force.
a gay man. Like, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
Like, I know that some armies were like getting mad because he wasn't gay, and I'm just like, excuse me, like, just what? That makes no damn sense.
And honestly, for me, it was kind of like, this is a friendship that Yoongi could have possibly had with somebody being a producer, and like they could have possibly worked together in the future. Like, who knows how detrimental that might have been professionally and as like relationship, like friendship wise, for the two of them. Now he would probably be like, well, I don't really want to be associated with it too heavily because I don't want the same thing to happen again.
Especially because Yoongi was talking about how he liked having a friend that was his age, so he was
Yep.
really excited. And like, he probably had to sit down and be like, look, dude, I'm so sorry. This is what's gonna happen. Like,
How embarrassing. Like, he
Yeah.
must have felt embarrassed.
well, that leads into another whole ship situation when Jungkook released his Golden Closet film, and like people are starting to turn that into like ship wars. Like, oh my God, he showed more of like Tae and like Jimin together, so obviously that's rising. And they're like, no, but it's all about like this ship. And I'm like, really? The kid just wanted to like give you a glimpse of their lives and like how much fun they had and like his creativity.
Exactly.
Like, let's talk about
And it's
that.
his hobby.
Yeah, and like as soon as he stopped sharing these things, then people are gonna be mad and wonder why. And I'm like, well, it's because you're turning it into like some ship war instead of appreciating like that he did this for everyone. So I don't know, man.
Everything becomes like a
far.
fetish for people. Everything just fetishized. Everyone fetishizes it. Is that how you say it? Fetishizes. Speak English. I can't. Sorry.
English.
But everybody just makes everything into a bigger deal. If BTS even look, I promise you, if like I don't know, Yoongi looked at like a drawer, they'd be like, "Oh my god, he's looking at that drawer."
Yoongi's into cardboard. Oh my god, he's into wood.
Iconic.
But here's the thing, though. When he did his song with
Yes, I know who. Yes,
with
Saran.
when Yoongi did his song with Saran, literally everybody and their mom, army-wise, came at her, calling her names, telling her to stay away from him, this, that. But then
to the point she had to say something about it.
She had to apologize. Apologize for what? You didn't do anything wrong.
for being an artist and working with other artists. Like, it makes no dang sense. But then now you're coming at this man and then trying to make something out of thin air, which again, with the possibility of ruining their friendships. Like, please learn from directioners and what happened. Like, it's not fun seeing that happen. Okay, like, trust.
Yeah. And if that's what you're about and you like your ships and you want to write or your stories or draw your art about it, that's fine. That's cool. Express yourself. But don't harass other artists. Don't tag the artists in them. Just like keep that to yourself and your circle of friends. And then everything's fine. Everything's cool.
I don't understand why this was made such a big deal out of, because if you look at Tae, like, he is friends with literally so many people and they never turn it into like a relationship type thing. It's always just a friendship.
Well, the thing is with that is because Tae is friends with everybody, that they call him, like, they're like, oh, look at that. Oh, there goes another man falling in love with Tae. That's why they haven't done it to that extreme, because he's friends with multiple guys. But
he's more like private and his friendships are like low key.
So people automatically assume like, oh, if Yoongi likes this person, then it's not just a friendship. And it's like, what are you talking about?
Exactly. I'm just like, y'all, what goes through your head? Like, I'm just like, y'all crazy.
Him and Kihyun from Monsta X are really close friends. But they're not super public about it. But now I probably understand why.
Yoongi's very private, though. Because sometimes, a lot of the times, we find out that he's friends with these people, and we're like, well, you guys
like
are
Daniel.
friends.
I was like, y'all are friends.
And that, I think that's probably why. And that's also just Yoongi's nature. He's a very private person.
Basically. So basically, I mean, like Terika said, express yourself. If you like, that man in Times Square, whatever, express yourself. Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself. Do that, yes. But don't try to portray your feelings into somebody else and push them down their throat. That's not how life works, all right? But I really hope that this shit doesn't happen again. Like, no.
You're right. Because it's tiring. And then people, like, fans of history, like, old history fans, were upset because they were like, why are you guys just now noticing this man? Like, he's been active, like, way before.
Yeah.
Like, just because he's associated with BTS now is, like, a big thing.
Yeah.
So.
Which, I mean, if that was a segue into, like, them learning more about him and listening to more of his music and appreciating him as an artist, then that would be great. Like, if it took him working with BTS to get other people to open up to his music, great. But I feel like that's not what's happening.
Nope.
They're not really into him because of the music at all. And that's what's a pity about it, because he's a really good artist.
Exactly. Low-key, it reminded me of how some people are with Christian. DPR's Christian. And
Oh, my baby.
yeah, I feel like that, like, people just like him because he's hot, and I'm just like, bro, like, really, like,
It's so sad
he's like,
he's so talented.
It's like the one of the masterminds behind the whole DPR movement, and you out here just looking at him.
Honestly.
Yeah, so that it like reminded me of that, but again, hopefully this doesn't happen again.
And people like him for his art and not because of who he knows.
And not because you want to, like, force your ships down their throats.
Exactly.
Because boats don't fit in a mouth, okay?
Moving on.
Let's go into something more fun, like our stand corner of the week.
Stand corner this week is the rose.
Yay! Oh, man.
I love the rose. Shout out to Carolina for helping me get into the rose. She
Okay,
knew
so
about them before me.
Funny thing is that, so if you guys don't know, the Rose is like a Korean band
They're like an indie rock band.
Yeah, like an indie rock band. It's kind of, their music is very, I feel like is very influenced by the 1975 sound, which is great. They make it their own. But basically, I remember that they were having, I got into them when they debuted it, and I thought that everybody in the group chat knew about them. And then they were having a comeback, and I was just like, oh my God, yeah, the Rose is having a comeback. And Kat was just like, the Rose? You mean the boys?
The Rose.
And I was just like,
we were so confused.
Yeah, and I was just like, the boys? Like, no, I wrote the Rose. And they're like, what? And I was just like, y'all don't know the Rose? And they're like, what? And I was just like, oh my God. So then I sent them a video, and they were just like, it's a band? And then it went downhill from there. But
I love bands.
Yeah, so again, our background is punk pop type thing, bands, Warped Tour. So this is like the great combination of two. And I really, it's great to see them performing. They did a tour in the USA already. They've been to like South America, Europe, and it's great to see that growth, because I want to see more Korean bands, because you got like CN Blue, Day6, and now the Rose. I love that more bands are getting this recognition, because I love rock and alternative, and that's what the Rose is, and it's amazing.
Yeah, and they're amazing live. They are so good live. And the members as well, like, if you get into the Rose, like, their music's great, but them as people, they're just so funny and just so, like, oh, I love them. And they're such nice guys. They're so cool. And I'm just like, yes, the Rose is where it's at. Like a Korean indie rock band. Like, I'm about it. Yes, I love it.
And you got like Woo-sung. He's the lead singer, and his vocals, his tone of voice and singing is so unique that when you listen to it, you'll know that is the Rose. Like, that is Woo-sung singing. The Rose music is just like, it's indie alternative type music. It's very chill, but at the same time, they do have some like higher upbeat songs. And it's, again, I love bands. If you like bands, then definitely the Rose is for you. Like, that's it. That's all you got to know.
Favorite song, Carolina, go.
Oh my God, I have to go with Baby.
Terica?
Candy.
Actually, I lied. Yes. No. My favorite song from the Rose is definitely Candy, too. What am I saying?
Candy was actually the first song I heard from them.
Yes.
So, it holds a special place in my heart. And I was sad that I wasn't able to go to the show when Kat went, because I was, where was I? Mexico?
You were on your cruise?
No, I was in Mexico.
Was that in Mexico?
Yeah, I was in Mexico.
Okay.
Just in another country is fine. When they are in my country.
For me, it's Sorry, because it was the first song I heard. It just hits home, and then seeing that live, just,
It's great. Well, let's end this out. Let's end this out. What the hell am I saying?
Let's end this out. Let's end this week with our song of the week for everybody. Cynthia, what's your song of the week?
Guess.
Day6?
Oh my God.
Retro Future.
Yeah, no, actually my favorite song is Retro Future.
Retro Future.
Yeah, because it's been on repeat.
Repeat.
No, it really has, though. That's my favorite song. Thank you. That's my song of the week. Also, Shoot Me by Day6.
There it is.
Carolina.
Okay, the song I've been listening all week is 2 by GOT7, Japanese album.
There we go.
Yes.
I'm not even that bad.
Terica.
My song of the week is What Is Love by EXO, more specifically Dio and Baekhyun.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've been in my EXO feels. Maybe a comeback is happening soon. But
please, throw that into the universe.
Yeah, my love for Kungsu. Oh my God, Dio. Oh my God, his voice. But yeah, and then this whole thing with Baekhyun and Loco was just perfect. So I've been listening to that.
You right.
Well, I've been dying.
No wonder you got sick.
You right. I'm gonna be that bitch, and I have 2 songs this week. The first song that I have been listening to religiously this week, I don't know how it happened or why it happened, but it's Black Dress by CLC. And there is a rapper, his name is Coogie. I've been listening to his song Bouncin', off of his new double single thing that he released. So those are my 2 songs for the week. Yeah.
Hey.
Bops.
That concludes this week's episode. Do we have any final thoughts? Dots.
Thought. I mean,
Thought.
I'm a thought.
I'm a
so
final thought.
That works.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm a thought.
This is my final stage.
I'm in my final stage of transformation.
Okay, anyway, Stan Victon. So, thank you for joining us to another episode. We hope we see you guys next week. And by see you, I mean...
On the podcast.
Yeah, on the podcast. Follow us on Twitter. Links will be in the description. And, yeah.
Always remember to fangirl on.